Just recently we saw a global presentation. Xiaomi company, there she presented excellent performance. Smartphones called Xiaomi 11T and 11T Pro. These are the flagship models with an emphasis on speed, charging and movie magic. Photo and video shooting capabilities. At first glance it may. Models look like twins, but if you look into it, very important differences between them all the same there is. Let me point out. The most important are the processors used and the different speed charging. So the main features of smartphones is a flat AMOLED display at 6.67 inches with a resolution of Full HD Plus and adaptive refresh rate up to 120 Hz, tempered glass. Gorilla Glass Victus, 8 GB of RAM and 128 or 256 GB of its own flash memory, the main camera at 108 megapixels namely. Samsung ISOCELL HM2, stereo speakers, and of course the price of the younger, $499, but the senior model $649 and much more. First I will tell you the general characteristics of both. In smartphones installed that is important. Flat and not, as they do today God forbid, curved AMOLED display at 6.67 resolution Full HD Plus and adaptive refresh rate up to 120 Hz, displaying more than 1 billion shades. It is also worth noting that the smartphone Xiaomi 11T Pro smartphone has won the award for Best DisplayMate Class Screen, a plus from the laboratory DisplayMate. Recall a feature AMOLED displays is that each pixel is an independent source of light. The system controls each such element independently of the others. When black is displayed, the corresponding pixel is unlit, but when mixed colors are displayed, shades, it produces a higher brightness. This is why AMOLED screens demonstrate excellent contrast and maximum black depth. Both devices can automatically adjust the clock speed to achieve balance between the smoothness of the displayed content and power consumption. The screen is covered by tempered glass. Gorilla Glass Victus. The company assures that Victus is twice as strong as Gorilla Glass 6 in terms of scratch resistance. Gorilla Glass 6 and 4 times that of its competitor. As for falls, the Victus should be able to withstand without consequences landings from heights of less than 2 meters by comparison. The official drop height limit at which there is a great chance of not going cobwebby is 1.6 m for Gorilla Glass 6 and 1.2 m for Gorilla Glass 5-1.2 m. The RAM available is only 8 GB, but the storage can be 128 GB or 256 GB. A lot of attention is paid to the main triple camera, with a resolution of 108 MP with support for HDR10+. Model 11T Pro additionally supports 8K video recording. We got the main wide-angle 108 MP module provides a pixel size of 0.7 microns, has f1.75 aperture, complemented by an ultra-wide-angle module, 8 MP and a 5 MP telephoto module. Built-in front camera has a resolution of 16 megapixels and an aperture of f2.45. There is support for a variety of features such as time-lapse, night time-lapse, magic zoom, and audio zoom. The main sensor acts Samsung ISOCELL HM2, and it reminds me of the third 108 MP image sensor from Samsung after HMX and HM1. It is about 15% smaller than its predecessors, and allows you to reduce the height of the camera module by 10%. The HM2 has gained Super PD technology, a faster and more efficient autofocus. Faster and more efficient autofocus based on phase detection. It supports 4K video recording at 120 frames per second. Both smartphones are equipped with stereo speakers, but the 11T Pro was further tuned. Experts Harman Kardon. It also supports technology Dolby Atmos surround sound. There are 2 SIM cards, 5G, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, NFC, and AirPort. The smartphones run on MIUI 12.5 based on Android 11. The manufacturer promises 3 years to update us to the next generation of Android. The smartphones will be available in 3 color options: body, gray, blue and white. Now I will tell you The main differences of the gadgets. The regular Xiaomi 11T is built based on the 6nm processor MediaTek Dimensity 1200 Ultra, whereas the Pro version has a 5nm Qualcomm Snapdragon 888, which is, recall the octa-core chipset, which was announced December 1, 2020, and is made on a 5nm process. It has 1-core Cryo 680 Prime at 2840 MHz, 3 cores Cryo 680 Gold cores at 2420 MHz, and 4 Cryo 680 Silver cores at 1800 MHz. For the battery life of the two gadgets is responsible. Battery capacity of 5000 mAh. The base model has support for fast charging capacity of 67 W, but the Proshka can be charged using the included adapter for 120 watts, replenishing energy completely in 17 minutes. Start of sales of new products. Europe is scheduled for October. Xiaomi 11T in the version 128GB costs $499, while the 256GB version costs $549. Xiaomi 11T Pro in similar modifications cost $649 and $699. In addition, the 11T Pro will be available in a 12 plus 256GB variant for $749.